Are you kidding me? I have the belle of the ball.
We can have a chat, even though Bill's not here. Nobody wants to hear from Bill.
Oh no, the heart of the season. The daddy of the group. Everyone loves him.
I'm bored of him already.
Are you really? Is there some problems we can talk about here?
You know what? I'd love to say, oh, he's lazy and he smells and he's really crap, but he's just not. He is like my dad. He genuinely makes me laugh, and I get the feeling, and it's not this at all, but he makes me feel like he's doing it for me. That's how special he makes me feel. He gives me 100% of his commitment and time and energy, and he always, the little things, like he texts me after rehearsals, how was it? How was my attitude? I'm so happy where we're at, but how do you feel? He just goes above and beyond.
So let's talk about tonight. How did your student do tonight, Mr. Bill Engvall?
Well, I could tell he was very nervous just before we started dancing.
Really?
Yeah, because he kind of looks down and just sort of thinks about his steps like that, and I'm shaking him. I'm like, that's it. You've learned the steps. You're not going to learn anymore. You're just going to have fun or not. Like, and that's what he is good at, because he gets there. We give each other a little wink, and it's like, right, game on. Like, he knows. Right. I'm just going to let go. And he says he did a little snuff up in the middle, and I did kind of see it. Even though I was like, oh no, I didn't tell. I did kind of see it.
Do you verbally coach him while that's going on, like to keep him on beat? Are you talking to him during the dance?
I don't normally, and generally you don't, but he started to go like straight from the go. He was like ahead of the music, and I was just like, slow down. And then he kind of listened to me and just like did this on the spot for a while. And he did good, because then he caught my hand and we got back into it, so it was all good.
Okay, so now we've talked so much about Bill, but you were talking about this dress. I saw the tweets. Was it the tweets or the Instagram? Was this Marchesa? Is that right?
No, there's a Marchesa dress that I love, and it's red. You have to click on the link. It's like a red. Oh gosh, maybe next week. Maybe next week you might wear it. Okay. I'm such a fashion mogul. I will go on Pinterest and go on the internet and just like, my sister's like a personal assistant, like a shopper. Like, she's great, and she has inspired me to look up all these styles and stuff. So whenever I go and design a dress, or even talk to Bill about what do you want to wear, I'd pick up stuff from what I've collected on Pinterest and just go through it, and I just love looking. I'm so into like the whole dresses and all that.
So was this from like a Pinterest kind of inspiration?
This was where was this?
Because this is hot. I like it.
From? I guess I must have looked at some bird and was like, oh, I want to be a bird. A seabird. Okay, so quickly tell me,
when you see this, do you tell it to the costume team at dancing, and how long does it take them to produce it?
They are fantastic. We get together on Tuesdays, Wednesdays sometimes. Okay. Bill and I will get there, we'll talk about what we want to wear, what the kind of feel, and they literally draw it up for us, and we're like, that's great. And then the next 2 days we come in for a fitting, and the body's already done. Okay, so the stones don't go until everything is made, but the body's done, and I try it on again, and I'm like, we arrange the feathers, we like do little things, and it's great. They are so good, and then they stone it, and then by the time I put it on, I'm like, perfect. Okay, so you said possibly next week the Marchesa, possibly. But what else can you tell me? I know you can't say the year, right? About next week, the best year of your life. Well, he's been saying it, so I guess it's 1982, and it's when he married his wife. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but he's been saying it. We'll fix it in post. So I'll give you a kick. I'll give him a kick later, because he's been saying it, and I've been like, okay. But whatever. What's the dance going to be? That's something I genuinely don't know yet. Okay. Everybody else knows. We're waiting on music clearance, so it could be one way or the other. Okay, and you've been a freaking guest for us at AfterBuzz. Oh, yes. We're all about the fans. And one of my fans, actually, C. Barnard, actually asked, what was your favorite dance and least favorite dance with Bill this season? Favorite dance so far, I'm going to say the Paso, just because when I listened to that music the first time, I was like, yes, we have to do a Paso Doble to this, and he has to be the Lone Ranger. And Alex, who's the director of the show, did the most amazing job with the camera, that it just came just perfect. And I watch it back, and it was great. So always remember it. Probably. We're having a moment now. Yeah, probably. Oh, I can't. Valerie Harper just makes me so emotional.
Well, what did you feel? Actually, talk about Valerie and your experience getting to know her, and just this experience with Valerie and Tristan.
I can't say enough about her. She's exactly the way you think that she is. And I remember this one day, me and Tristan were sitting there watching the premiere of her documentary, and it was kind of late, and I needed to choreograph, but I was just glued to the TV. It was so inspirational. By the end of it, I was like, I knew the next day I was coming into work, and she was a legend. You know, she's an absolute legend and icon and inspiration to everybody. And then I walked into the kitchen in the rehearsal studio, and there she was, and she goes, "Oh, my dear, you're such an inspiration," just out of nowhere. And I was like, Valerie, you got it wrong. Like, she had no idea. Like, that morning she said that to me, I was like, she had no idea what I was thinking about her. Like, she's wonderful.
I mean, I can see when she, now that she's not going to be on this season, well, she'll be back hopefully, right?
Oh gosh, we're going to stay in touch. All of us are going to stay in touch. But I think Valerie's the type of person, her and her lovely husband Tony are going to be in the front row, and we're going to love that. She can sit with us in the celeb pit.
Excellent.
It'd be great.
But we got to keep you guys here as well, so you guys can keep dancing.
Yes, please.
It's been a treat.
Thank you.
You know what? We call Bill the press room champ.
Oh, that's good.
They roar after he finished dancing.
That's nice. So that makes me happy.
So
Thank
America,
you.
hopefully you feel the same. Keep them here. Well, Sasha
Thank you.
for Bill. So on the count of 3, you want to buzz them later?
Yes.
Okay. For Team Bill and Emma. Such a long night.
It's all right.
On the count of 3, buzz them later. 1, 2, 3. Buzz you later.